Yesterday was Town Hall 10, today's Town Hall 9s. I am your host, Joe from Clash of Text with Joe. What's going on, guys? So we started out with 15 replays, had to narrow it down to 6. So we're going to pick the top 6. Your job, go down in the comments and tell me who had the best attack. I went through and actually picked out unique attacks. Unique New York. Anyways, unique attacks with lower level heroes. Try to get something other than max level heroes, something other than air every other attack. We do have Super Hot Fire from the Archer Outlaws here. Starting out with a Queen Walk, but the Queen is actually level 25, so she's not quite maxed out. And I'm sure Super Hot will get there momentarily in the upcoming weeks, if not month, depending on how much he farms. But anyways, very interesting attack so far. Taking out a lot of this base, dropping that Rage spell. And it looks like we have a Stone Golem, so that's the triple Golem set. And only a handful of Wizards and a couple of Balloons. So not, the full-on Lava Hound session. Obviously, we got some Bowlers in the Clan Castle there. It's going to take out a lot of this base. So the Queen Walk is pretty much the integral role here. We are drawing the Clan Castle at this point, and got the Poison Spell for the Queen to take out that Clan Castle. He will have to use Rage here momentarily, if I'm not mistaken, in order to get rid of the... No, he uses the ability instead to take care of the Baby Dragon and the Wizard. The Wizard will put down a Queen quick if you don't get rid of her, or get rid of them. So we got Golems. We got them, all three of them stacked on this mortar, and then a jump spell down. We got a Wizard or two for setting a funnel, and then we have our level 20 Barbarian King. So, I mean, this is the great thing, is that this kind of matches up to my SargTrain account with my little baby heroes. So, but only difference there is it's a Town Hall 10. So Bowlers are in, and the Wizards are down. And now we got a Rage spell. Rage spell specifically for the Bowlers. A couple of them decided to stay outside. Doesn't really matter. We got 3 in the base. And the Barbarian King. And we just got a lot of tanking power there. You got 3 Golems, triple Golem set, and it's a lot of tanking power. So what Super Hot's trying to do here is try to get everything to go back down by bringing in the Balloons. We do have a Tesla farm here, so we have all of our Balloons on the map at this point, and we're going to use a haste spell. Tesla farms, I'm not sure if anybody's tracking this yet, but Tesla farms are bad. I'm not the most defensively inclined when it comes to this game, but I do know that when I attack a Tesla farm and I have a large group of Balloons and I can get in there with a Rage or a Haste, Tesla farm does nothing. It goes down because they're so clumped together that a couple of drops of the bombs on one location takes out another location in a quick manner. So I've been told from guys over in Elite Gaming that the Tesla farms are kind of going away, or should be going away here soon. So I'm sure the Defender here will probably be changing this base. So as the last Expo is focused in on all that tanking power from the Golems, the Balloons are easily able to sneak in and take care of that last Expo. And now we're all at cleanup. We got a minion, we got a Wizard, we got another Wizard, we got a Barbarian King sitting there trying to fight, but he's sitting inside the wall with a question mark above his head. Probably a little confused. I would be too. So the minion's going to be caught up on that Barbarian King, and the rest of the troops are going to finish up this base. So the number 5 attack is from the FatCats. So this one is a quad Golem. We got 4 Golems in the set. Now this one might apply to a lot of you users that love Golems and Wizards, and maybe throwing in P.E.K.K.A.s in there from the old school days still. So we got 4 P.E.K.K.A.s here. Widespread on the Wizards. We're just taking care of the structures on the trash ring while that 2 Golems sit on the wall and the mortar. And Genius is going to let them sit. He's going to let them work, let those Wizards get rid of a lot of those trash structures. We got something down in the bottom working on that army barracks. A jump spell is down across these 2 different compartments, which is great. We also have a level 20 Queen and a level 22 King. So you kind of see where I'm going with this. We have to have a lot of tanking power for little heroes. So, I mean, this is something to take into consideration, considering we show so many different attacks. The Witch Slap and the Hog Riders and the air attacks. With lower level heroes, more tanking power is good. Bowlers, not everybody can get them, but we understand. So that 4th Golem comes in from the north, and we're going to follow it up with some more Wizards. This is definitely an old school feel to it attack, because when I was new to the game, Wizards and Golems were the thing, man. It was like, yeah, you go wiped? Yeah, I go wiped, bro. So, anyways, so we got a Tesla farm pop up. Our Archer Queen is down, in fact. We do have Bowlers, and we do have our Golems coming in from the north. And that large group of wizards are going to kind of flank around the outside and follow it down. We do have 2 more wizards for the back end cleanup. We do have 3 balloons in the queue. And all that tanking power is going to kind of tank for the wizards and the remaining bowlers and our Barbarian King. So our Barbarian King, our level 22 Barbarian King, has gone down and taken out that level 30 Queen like a boss. So at this point, we're going to bring in our last 3 balloons to go in on that cannon and then go in after that wizard tower. We do, in fact, have a Expo sitting there with a couple of Teslas. We do have 1 bowler still working, and we do have a wizard assisting. An air defense is still over in the far western corner there, and we're going to let these balloons go in and take care of our point defenses before they start getting targeted by our air defenses. But the wizards are there, so the wizards are going to take care of the air defense, and we do have 1 balloon. We have a balloon. So the balloon's going to go in and take care of the cannon. Golem hanging out of the wall, and we have plenty of wizard health. No, we have lost our wizards. We have 1 wizard, and we have 1 wizard in the south. They're going to finish it up for cleanup, so it's a great attack by Genius either way. Definitely a diverse attack, or not necessarily diverse, but different from what we're used to seeing, at least in the CWL. So moving right along, we have number 4 from Heavy Hitters 2. We do have a level 22 Queen and a level 19 King. So who said that you had to have max level heroes for the CWL? At least the light series. So we got heroes down. We have a baby dragon and a poison spell for the clan castle. Clan castle's pulled. Barbarian King his ability is gonna be popped in order to get in there on that witch. Get rid of the witch, but he actually does in fact go down due to the baby dragon. So the archer queen is gonna take care of that baby dragon. And then she's going to go in here after this cannon and then go after the air defense next to it. So we do have 20 balloons and some lava hounds. We have a rage, a heal, 4 haste spells. So you see how a small kill squad, even with lower level heroes, can get in there. If you have an exposed air defense like in this base and an exposed clan castle, why not take advantage of that? Not everybody sees these types of bases, but I see them. We see them over in Elite Academy. We see them over in Paradox. We're seeing them too. So they are out there, and they're just being copied from the CWL clans. So here's base number 1 million and so to copy. So Clan Castle sitting on the edge like that, and an air defense. Why not use your small kill squad and your heroes to take care of that? And now we can transition into the air portion of the attack. We got hounds on the air defenses, and then balloons getting kind of tied up on an air sweeper. Bringing in our max level hound from our clan castle to tank. So they're gonna go. He's gonna go in towards that archer queen. Archer queen's down to the south in the corner. So you can take this out. We have a skeleton spell. So skeleton spell is gonna be dropped here momentarily. A little slow on it. Rage spell for the balloons, and then the skeleton spell does go down. But the queen's all the way over there now. I mean, she's like all the way over there, right there. I had to look at my hand. My hand went outside of my camera box. Anyways, so queen is still up, but the pups are going to do some business there, and the balloons are going to bypass her location, go into a heal spell before they hit the splash damage from these wizard towers, and basically at this point we have cleanup. Pups are all over the map. We got pups over here in the far northeast where the town hall is. Balloons are continuing to work on cleanup now. At this point, they did in fact split. That's a very nice thing. Normally they kind of group up and stay together in this case, and it becomes a time issue. However, we have about 6 pups down in the south and about 5 pups, 6 pups in the north. And they're going to all focus on cleanup. We got a couple of minions assisting with this. And we still have skeletons on the map from the skeleton spell. So even though the skeleton spell is used to take out the archer queen, they are also great for ground level cleanup and assisting with the back end of an attack when you have balloons that move extremely slow. So the third attack that we have for you today is from Coastal Clash. So Chris had a 6-pack in Coastal Clash, and he hit top level bases, if I recall correctly. If I was wrong, write that in the comments, because I probably messed it up. Anyway, so the Archer Queen, we do have a Naked Walk currently. Very nice. And we have a Giant tanking for a Wizard. So the Wizard's working on the drill here, and then he's going to go down. Archer Queen's going to go in and take care of this air defense, easily exposed air defense, so it kind of leaves it open for sending a queen in after it. And then now the healers are down. So she's going to continue to work, and she's going to sit on this gold storage for a moment. She's going to take care of this gold mine, And then she's going to go in, and so the idea here is to get rid of that air defense that she's walking into. We do have a wizard over here working on a couple of structures that are outside of range of the wizard tower and archer tower, and then the barbarian king is down. Yes, I know the heroes are maxed out here, but this is a pretty much fully maxed out base. So it was the last one too, wasn't it? Anyways, so we're going to use a jump spell. Now this is the fun raid here. This is my favorite one so far, actually. Jump spell is down, and the queen will not go in. I mean, this is that part where you're like, go in the base. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Raid spell on her since the Expo is pounding down on her. The Teslas are pounding down on her. Barbarian King is sitting on a wall. So really, at this point, we got Wizards just kind of taking out structures and the Archer Queen assisting. She's at full health with her ability, but she doesn't go into the base. She completely ignored the jump spell because that Expo is out of range. Is out of her 5 to 8 tile target range. And there was other targets that were closer to her, so she bypassed it altogether. Probably would have been a little bit better to have Earthquake spells, but then you just kind of take up 4 spell slots instead of just 2 from the jump. Either way, Clan Castle is pulled. We do have a Witch that came out of that Clan Castle that's still up, and now the Archer Queen will engage that Expo. Thanks a lot, Queenie. Really love you at this point. Now we have an air defense that's on an opposite wall outside of the 5 tile radius, so she's not going to target it. She's going to fight it out with that Witch. And she's going to probably sit there for a moment battling it out with the Witch as Chris transitions into the air portion of the attack. We do have, in fact, 2 air defenses remaining. We got 5 groups of balloons coming in, 1 being affected by a sweeper currently, and we have 1 haste spell. So 1 haste spell. And that's going to probably be for about the back end of the attack. The Archer Queen, by staying on the outside of the base, is going to actually do some good at this point. Even though she was supposed to go in and take care of the sweeper, I see what his plan was supposed to be. It just didn't go exactly the way it was. And this is where you watch the attack play out, and then you adjust fire on it and try to make the best out of it. So we do have a minion horde coming in after a wizard tower, and the wizard tower is putting him down. Splash damage, man. Splash damage. Haste spell launches into the area where the queen's at. Queen's going to get bombarded by the minions, the remaining minions, while she was tied up on the balloons, and the balloons are going to finish it up, and we have cleanup. The Archer Queen's ability has been used, and now she's going to fight it out with this king, and I'm pretty sure the king punks her out. We sped it up a little bit, and yes, the queen did it. Queen did in fact get punked out by the king. We got some spousal abuse going on here. Anyway, so finished it up with cleanup. Great attack by Chris and a great adjustment on what turned out to be a little bit of a plan gone bad, but adjusted and fixed. So this one's my favorite attack so far. Spring. We found a hole in your base. USA Adults, number 2. The Nagaland Elite, he had a hole in his base, and it was exposed. It was great because the barbarians right off the bat springing off the map just really lightens my day. So we got the golem on the wall. We have another golem going in on a Tesla, and we have a couple of wizards, and they're going to turn in and go after that enemy barbarian king. We have a poison down for the clan castle troops, and then we have another golem down. So we have a triple golem set, and this is a hog attack. So I didn't want to kill, balloons and hogs altogether, because that is the thing at Town Hall 9. Totally is hogs and loons. I prefer the loons. I used to love the hogs, but I'm actually a lot better at air raiding now than what I used to be. We do have max level heroes. Actually, we have a level 29 king and a level 30 queen. Barbarian King's ability is going to be popped in a moment. No! Bowlers assist with taking out that queen. So queen gets punked out again. And the bowler's going to hit a couple of giant bombs, and a few are going to die, and some that are in that center compartment have a heal spell on them. So they're going to continue their way through the base. Barbarian King still has his ability. Archer Queen is tied up inside a compartment. And now we have Hog Riders sprinkling in all around the base. We got some coming in on the back end to assist with taking care of that Expo. And then we have 3 different groups working on the point defenses, the mortar, and the Barbarian King's abilities popped in order to get rid of this Expo. So we have all of our hogs but 5 on the map, and we still have 1 heal spell remaining. Last 5 do hit the map, and we have 2 Teslas to go in on. Heal spell is going to go down, and then they're going to retarget and go into the mortar, then the archer tower. And we pretty much got a queen with her ability, which is good. We have a queen on the outside of the base with her ability, and she's going to go up and assist these hogs. So we got the hogs taking out the archer tower, and the wizard tower is going to get taken out by the archer queen. And we got plenty of hogs for cleanup. A couple of golems that still survived and are not even in golemites. And we do have this camp all the way in the southern corner. So bring a minion. Bring a minion to take care of those. You don't want to have time issues. Even though hogs are fast, I just don't trust it personally. But anyways, great attack and great entertainment from the beginning of the attack with identifying the hole in the base, using 2 barbarians to spring off the map, and really just freeing it up for your bowlers to go through the base, because the bowlers won't hit spring traps. They're not there, even though they never made it to the compartment. So we got one more raid, and we're slowly waiting. Slowly waiting. Slowly waiting. I really wish I had recorded these individually and done a different segment. But anyways, so we're finished up there, and then the number 1 attack is from Gabales. Gabales going in on Crazy Monkey Jackie. Yes, I believe that's Jackie, but real fancy Jackie, kind of like a tattoo or something. But anyways, we have a Queen Walk. We have another Queen Walk, and we have 7 baby dragons. So very interesting attack, but we have 2 golems. So it's not like we're exactly queen charging into the base, even though Earthquake spell in the center compartment would open up the base perfectly for a queen charge into mass baby dragon. But anyways, haven't seen that one in a little while now. Maybe people are kind of abandoned it, got old or something. Queen is down, healers go down. We had a baby dragon momentarily, but he is now gone. And then we have a wizard assisting this queen. So the queen is, her targets are going in and getting rid of air defenses, and also the enemy archer queen and the clan castle. So we have wall breakers down. They're going to open up this compartment, and really kind of a slow process right now because the high hit point from the storages here. So we have we have a couple of archers coming out of the clan castle, and there's going to be a whole bunch of them that come out here momentarily. So we're going to drop a rage spell, take care of this enemy archer queen, take care of the air defense, and then we're going to end up having to deal with that barbarian king momentarily. We have minions, and then we also have a couple of balloons. So now the barbarian king's coming in after that queen, and another baby dragon is coming in. So you see how patient. The main focus here, if you're not used to queen walking, the main focus here is the queen walk. But over there in the eastern corner, we do have our golems coming in, and now we have wizards following them up. We got a couple of wizards. We have 2 wizards in the queue still. We have 5 baby dragons. Now, the archer queen, she is going to meet the rest of the group. I've never seen a queen do this. Normally they get caught on a wall, or I don't know what happened here. I've never seen it before. The queen actually, instead of getting caught on a wall and proceeding in her own direction, doing what she wants to do, she finds another wall to go attack. Yep, that's about right. So now she's decided that the jump spell is down, that she doesn't want to attack that wall anymore, and now our healers have shifted over to the golems. So it is what it is at this point. The golems are going to soak up all the healing effects from our healers. And we have bowlers raged, but they're caught up. We have another jump spell down. And the Barbarian King's ability is going to be popped. And he's going to go in and take care of the Tesla. And you kind of feel like this attack is just kind of masked attack type feeling to it. But different nonetheless. So we have a wizard up in the north working on structures. That way we can try to redirect our king and our bowlers. But our bowlers are already fixated on the barracks and everything that's on the outside of the base. The archer queen is going to continue to assist while being tanked for or assisted by that golem. So we have 1 single healer on the archer queen, which is obviously isn't enough to even matter. Actually, it's not even firing at the archer queen. It's firing at the golem. So the golem's going to actually go down. He's going to go to golemites here in a few minutes or a few seconds. And we have bowlers sitting in the top compartment. Really one of those raids that you're kind of worried about. At least I would be, because you got a lot of heat down here by this town hall. We got a town hall. We got 2 Teslas. We got an archer tower, cannon, an air defense. So it's not even like we can flood with baby dragons yet. Archer Queen is still being tanked for, and she will start getting attacked momentarily while these golemites are being healed by the healer, the single healer. Our bowlers have finally decided that they want to meet the rest of the group. The Archer Queen's ability is popped, and we do have 2 baby dragons on the base assisting with taking care of structures. But the Archer Tower has other plans, and the Archer Tower will take down one of our baby dragons, but the Archer Queen is there to assist. And then she's going to go in on that air defense, so MVP Queen for the first time ever that assists with this attack wrapping up. So, drop some comments below and let me know who you rate as the top Town Hall 9 of Week 2. We're going to try to keep doing this every week, guys. This is a wraps for Week 2, and I cannot wait to see you again next week on Week 3. Thanks for watching.